Hey guys, I hope you're doing great today. Well, there is another course coming along your way, and it is AWS Cloud Practitioner Certification course. Guys, in the previous course, we covered about Azure fundamentals, and we also discussed how we can pass the Azure AZ900 fundamentals. In today's course that we are going to begin with is about AWS foundational certification, and it is known as AWS Cloud Practitioner certification. So I have already prepared all the lectures, as you can see, on my Google Drive, and I promise I will share each one of the lectures. So keep checking out the description of each video because I share the relevant information about any topic or any video in the description. So first of all, I'm super excited that we are going to complete this course as soon as possible because then we are going to proceed with AWS Certified Solutions Architect. And then that course would have a lot of practical stuff. So theoretically, we have to make sure that our concepts are stronger so that we can move along with other AWS services when we are going to cover AWS Solutions Architect. So let's get started, and this would be an overview of the course. Okay, and we are going to cover each chapter one by one. As you can see, there are around 11 chapters, just like we have 13 chapters of AZ900 Fundamentals course, and we will have 11 chapters. And if you know about the AWS basics, you know about the AWS services, then you are going to pass the AWS Cloud Practitioner Certification exam. The exam consists of 60 questions, okay? 60 questions, and you have to answer all those questions in a given time, which is 100 minutes. And 700 marks are the passing marks that you have to get to secure AWS Cloud Practitioner certification, and it is one of the foundational certification. Let's get started. And before we get started, make sure that you have subscribed DevOps Molvi. I really appreciate your support. So, what we are going to have in our chapter one, and it is AWS Cloud Practitioner certification course overview. So, without any further ado, AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner Certification and its overview. The AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner validates foundational, high level understanding of AWS cloud services and terminology. From terminology, I mean to say, what is an AWS region? What is EC2? What does S3 stand for? What are the types of storage in AWS? Okay, what is Route 53? What is an IAM policy? So these are all terminologies that we must know in AWS foundational certification. And the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner certification exam is $100. Okay. And if you want to get a free voucher, I have already created a video for that, and the video's link would be in the description. You can try it. So this exam would be for $100. I got a free voucher and I just gave it a try and I passed it in my first attempt. Cloud Practitioner certification is considered one of the easiest certification online because it is very basic. You have to know the basic AWS concepts. You have to know the foundational AWS concepts, and it is great starting point for beginners who want to learn about AWS. So if you are going to start your journey for AWS, you want to learn AWS, you must know the foundational concepts of AWS, and that's what we are going to cover in this course. After that, guys, what is AWS Cloud Practitioner certification? The AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner certification is an entry level certification. Okay, it is a foundational level certification. Still, it costs $100 and it is designed to validate a basic understanding of the AWS Amazon Web Services cloud platform. After completing this course, I hope that you know a lot about AWS services. You will know about AWS CloudWatch. You will know about AWS Compute Services, Storage Services, DNS Services. And what we are going to cover in this course, we are going to know about what is AWS, AWS Compute in the Cloud, AWS Global Infrastructure, in which we are going to discuss about AWS regions, AWS availability zones, and AWS edge locations. We are also going to cover about AWS networking like virtual private cloud, Route 53, etc. And also we are going to cover about storage, simple storage service, instance store, elastic block store, and also about the databases like Amazon Aurora and Amazon DynamoDB, which is a relational and non-relational database, and also the key services of AWS security like identity and access management, Amazon Inspector, Guard Duty, AWS Shield, etc. And after that, we will cover about monitoring, how we can monitor our infrastructure in AWS with the help of services like CloudWatch and CloudTrail. And the last chapter would be pricing, and in pricing we are going to discuss about the AWS pricing calculator, AWS pricing model like pay as you go, and also about the support plans like basic support plan, enterprise support plans, etc. So guys, I will see you in the next chapter. We are going to talk about what is AWS. So make sure that you have subscribed DevOps Molvi. I will see you in the next chapter. Have a good one.